Ryan, what does this mean to you? You got it done tonight at Daytona.
I'm thirsty.
Yes, you are. Should be.
Oh my gosh, man. Thanks to these fans. It's so amazing to race here. I was in the Toyota suite earlier, and one of the guys in there, it was his birthday, and he said I would win on his birthday. I told him if I won, I'd shout him out. So shout out to you. I don't know which one he's in, but it's the Toyota suite. Just thanks to these guys, man. I don't get to race that often. I don't know what I'm going to do next year. It's all a work in progress, but just a great car. We've worked hard on our super speedway stuff. Daytona, Atlanta, I feel like we were behind the 8 ball, and we came here, all qualified well, all raced well. Shout out to Tyler up on the roof. What an amazing spotter. He drove this car. I just turned the steering wheel. So thanks to him, Xfinity Internet, everybody at JGR, Toyota, TRD. I can't believe this. I felt good this week coming in, and I knew we'd have a shot, and I feel like every time I'm here, I end up making a dumb mistake or get caught up in a wreck. So I'm just glad we finished one out.
How do you stay with it? Because the other drivers, they've had 22 races this year. You've had 8. How do you, and this is precision stuff. How do you do it?
I got to give a lot of credit to the sim group at JGR. I run a lot of sim laps during the week. That's my day job, basically, is driving the simulator at TRD. So I learned a lot on that. They've taught me a lot. Being able to look at Cup guys' data and video and what things they do. I've become a better driver in the past 3 years with these guys, racing less than I ever have, just because I've learned so much and just have such great people around me. So shout out to all those guys. I hope they're watching. And I'll be seeing them Tuesday at 7 a.m.
And credit to Ryan, that information gets passed along to all of his teammates. The Toyotas were fast tonight at Daytona, and Ryan Truex is a winner at the World Center of Racing.
And Parker Kligerman will come home just a little bit short. Top 5 finish, though, for you. When you got out of the car, I saw you slam your fist on the roof. What's the frustration? Take me through that last lap and what you needed to do maybe differently.
I just feel like I've put myself in position time after time, and this race team has helped me do that. And in this moment, I'm going to see the replay here for the first time. I go left, and he tries to come with me. So I hate it. AJ and I mean, we were awesome. We were the best 2 that weren't Toyotas all day. And I just had a run, and I had to go, and I felt like it was a run I had to take to try and put myself on the bottom to win this race. I felt like the bottom was going to win it into 4. And, yeah, I mean, I don't know what to do there. So I hate it. I love him like a brother. You know, he and I have been in this for a long time together, and I don't want to turn someone like that. But I would have liked to have been able to finish on a green as well. You know, we had such a strong Spike 4 Chevy, this fast Xfinity Internet, and it just – we did everything right. We never let a lap, but I got to think we were probably the most in the top 3. So we had a really strong car, strong night and overall. But, God, I just want to win one of these damn things so bad.
Frustrating, but to your point, it was a really good points night. You'll leave plus 44. How big is that for the team after the penalty incurred earlier in the week?
Oh, yeah, it's huge, you know. I mean, this was a big, important night, and it was a big opportunity. You know, last year we came in the worst position and had a big night. Something about Daytona in the summer I love, but I don't know. None of it feels like it even matters without a win. I got to win one of these damn races. This is ridiculous at this point. I just want to win.
Marty, this night feels bittersweet for Parker Kligerman.
We're going to grab a word with Chandler Smith, but first he's going to give Ryan Truex a big high five for the win there. Kind of walk us through that last lap, and you were pushing Parker when the 16 made the move on him.
Yeah, I was getting pushed from behind, just trying to time my run precisely to where I could have timed it right and still had enough forward momentum to poke bottom, and then it looked like the 16 started going to the bottom. And it just was all bad pushes at that same time. I was getting pushed from out back. There wasn't much I could do. I was already squirmy. So just extremely, extremely happy for everybody at Joe Gibbs Racing. I say this in a very nice way. We have not been good on super speedways for a very, very, very long time on the Xfinity program. And we went to Indy, was solid, had our break, went to Michigan, and was firing on all cylinders. And then we came here today and sat on the pole. That's huge for us. And now that we're sitting in victory lane, just a huge statement to all the men and women back at the shop. So just really, really fast, number 81, Quick Type Products GR Super. It was as fast as Xfinity Internet today. Just couldn't time my run good enough, and just wasn't meant in the cards for today.
He mentioned the turnaround for Joe Gibbs Racing. Ryan Truex mentioned it as well, but JGR clearly showed up here in Daytona, Dave.
Jordan Anderson has showed up twice at Daytona this year. Man, 6th today after a great run in February as well. How good does this feel?
Yeah, I'll take it. You know, to finish 4th here in February, to come here 6th now. I don't get to do this much, you know. I'm sitting on the pit box every week watching Jeb and Parker. And, you know, you guys at home, when I get a chance to do this, you got to make the most of it. So we had Volpe Foods jump on board. They're sponsoring me here in Talladega. These are my only 2 races I got left this year. And had Larry Mack back on the box. So what a phenomenal night, you know, to come out of here. They told me if you bring the car back clean, you can run Talladega. So I think other than maybe a few scratches, we're clean. So, but what a night. Had a lot of fun, a crazy race. I was really hoping, I saw whoever it was spun to the inside. I'm like, man, please let us get back to the checker, because you never know what could happen in 3 and 4. And we were like in a perfect spot to maybe jump the middle or go through there. But our entire team did a great job building a fast car, and it was good all night. I could go wherever I wanted to. And I hate Jeb and Parker got caught up there earlier in the night, but what a fun night. I mean, you see we got a sea of blue behind us with Volpe here, a lot of people here tonight, so it means a lot for them to be here to support me. And all you fans at home, I'm excited. Maybe I can do a little more of this, you know, to get 2 top 10s here at Daytona. I love this place. I remember when I first came here with my dad when I was 6, when the Dogs track was here. We camped out in the back of his Tahoe and made a weekend out of it. So anytime you come here, it's the history of the sport and everything here is just phenomenal. And appreciate all the fans that stuck through all the weather this weekend. And hope you guys at home like that, because that was a pretty crazy race, wasn't it?
We did like it. We look forward to seeing Jordan Anderson at Talladega. The owner wins in one of his cars, or wins. It's like a win, Kim, 6th in one of his cars tonight.
Well, for the 2nd straight week, Ryan Sieg and his team have a very solid night. 5th place finish here. What have you guys been building that we've seen this uptick in performance recently?
Yeah, no, we've just been chasing points. We've been doing executing stages 1 and 2 the past few races. And stage 3, we kind of fell off. We would have been a whole lot more ahead of the 8 with those other races, but you know what I mean. It's been great. We've been doing what we need to do, and then come out of here with a top 5 where we should be running. But finally, we've got some momentum. Hopefully, we can continue it. We've been running really well. Just got to keep executing and keep it there at the stage 3 and try to, I guess, point our way in and you know what I mean. Just do all we can do and try to win one of these races out of the before we start the playoffs. But all in all, great night for our SciAps Ford.
And maybe the most important part of the night, Marty, they hopscotch over that elimination line, now sit in that final playoff position.
I'm not sure where to start with this night for Riley Herbst. The spin on pit road when Cole Custer made contact with you, and then the drive back through the field in stage 2. How would you describe this evening?
Yeah, it was kind of like our season so far. Marty just up and down. I'm really proud of everybody on the 98 team. We just weren't that good. The first stage, second stage, we got it better, and we had that incident on pit road, like you said. And third stage, I thought we were going to have a shot at it, but we still just were a little too bound up, too tight in the center, and we need a little bit more pace here on these plate tracks. So hopefully we'll go to work at Stewart-Haas Racing and get ready for Talladega in the playoffs. But I'm looking forward to these next few tracks with everybody here on the 98 team, and hopefully we can go close that points gap.
After a chaotic night, winds up being a 4th for Riley Herbst.